Angel Reese versus the Brazilian national team, the Chicago Sky, against that team at LSU. And now we get word from the coach that Angel Reese is going to have a modified role.
Have you seen what's happening with Angel Reese in Chicago? Coach Tyler Marsh has stirred the pot by making Kamilla Cardoso the focal point, effectively sidelining Reese. Her supporters are furious, claiming it's a blatant attempt to derail her record-setting rebound streak.
It sounds like they're going to pull her out further from the basket, and I wonder how her fans are going to feel about that. If she's further away from the basket, that doesn't mean there's going to be a lot of, or as many, I would believe, offensive rebound opportunities for one Angel Reese.
Angel hasn't come back to camp since the update. The double-double machine is now being told to focus on mid-range shots, despite only hitting 39.1% of them. This change feels like a plot twist in her upward journey. Is this truly about team improvement, or is there something else at play? Time to look closer.
The Chicago Sky's offense will no longer run through Kennedy Carter. Carter averaged 17.4 points per game in 2024, leading the Sky in scoring. Interesting. It should lead straight through, I believe she's what, 6'6"? Kamilla Cardoso down in the paint. That's who it should lead through. That's who it better lead through.
Right before the Chicago Sky's face-off with Brazil's women's national team at LSU, Coach Tyler Marsh made a move that's rippling through the WNBA. He's totally altered Angel Reese's assignment, and fans are stunned. It's a complete overhaul in how this young standout is being utilized.
And new head coach Tyler Marsh is busy installing a different vision for Chicago's offense. The Sky plan to use second-year power forward Angel Reese much differently than how she was deployed in her rookie season.
Angel Reese made her mark by dominating the glass night after night. Her streak of double-doubles built her reputation. That rebounding firepower from her LSU days carried into the pros. Remember Game 2 against Indiana? She snagged 19 rebounds. That moment put her on the map and ignited her fan base.
If she's not as close to the basket on offense, which she shouldn't, it should clear out the paint and underneath the basket for Kamilla to be able to rebound. And we know she can hit layups. We've seen them. We've seen them over and over. I've seen plenty of videos.
Then came the curveball. The Sky now want her to change her whole approach. They're pushing her away from the paint, her comfort zone, and asking her to take more mid-range shots. It's like telling LeBron James to stop driving and just shoot jumpers. Their rebounding anchor is being told to hang back and shoot, even though her release is slow. Even if she adjusts, it's a race against the clock.
The Chicago Sky want her to take mid-range jumpers, okay? However, Marsh wants her to add more versatility to her shot selection by hitting mid-range jumpers 10 to 15 feet from the basket. She's working on being able to shoot off dribble, and when the play call is for a catch and shoot. Yeah, but what does that mean? Because she's look, we've all seen videos of her practicing. She's got a very, very slow as SERP release out there. So that should be interesting against anybody that's got any kind of a wingspan.
Here's C. The heart of the issue. Angel Reese isn't a natural shooter. Her numbers say it all, just 39.1% from the field. Her strength lies in short-range shots and second-chance finishes, the very skills that made her a star at LSU. So why push her toward lower percentage attempts when her efficiency's already lacking?
And they want her to shoot more mid-range. This should be very, very interesting.
Meanwhile, Kamilla Cardoso has claimed the primary role under the basket. She's now operating in the zone where Angel Reese once thrived, cleaning the glass. That area was the heart of Reese's game. It fueled her fame and drove jersey sales.
And I think Angel's really good. I think she's really good. And I just think the team would be better if, you know, they anchored their defense around the elite defensive player and kind of ran their offense, maybe not through Kamilla because she's not going to pass it, but run their offense to the elite finisher.
Angel has yet to rejoin training camp after learning about her changed responsibilities. That decision alone says plenty. While other players might see this as a chance to grow, she seems to view it as a personal blow. Being asked to evolve her game, then disappearing? That doesn't exactly scream team-first attitude.
Per Julie Poe of the Chicago Sun-Times, Reese has yet to post up at training camp as she learns a new role for the offense. Oh, this should be very interesting. Quote, for Reese, that means adapting to a modified role that will tap into her full potential as a stretch four.
Let's be real. Angel Reese isn't being told to drop what she does best. She's just being urged to build on her existing skill set. But rather than accepting the challenge, she's pushing back. Why? Because shooting isn't in her wheelhouse. A 39.1% field goal rate makes that crystal clear. For someone who works near the hoop, that's a tough stat to overlook.
Mabry comes up with the board. Long pass, perfect to Reese. She was unable to get it in. And they play some beautiful basketball. Again, no Brianna Stewart today. Chicago's missed 7.
This isn't personal, it's a tactical decision. The Chicago Sky is shifting gears. They're aiming for players who can stretch the floor and make sharper reads. But Angel's style is linear. Rebound, go up, repeat. If that cycle gets disrupted, her impact drops. It's not about benching. It's about evolving. And right now, she's resisting that evolution.
If she's not as close to the basket on offense, which she shouldn't, it should clear out the paint and underneath the basket for Kamilla to be able to rebound. And we know she can hit layups. We've seen them. We've seen them over and over. I've seen plenty of videos of her hitting plenty of layups. That could be better for the offense.
The bigger question isn't if the coaching staff is limiting Angel Reese. It's whether she ever possessed the all-around tools to succeed long-term. The role adjustment stems from logical basketball thinking. What doesn't track is building a modern offense around a player who either can't or won't take jumpers.
Reese will never post up again, but Marsh understands if the Sky want to build an effective offense, they need to start building out space in the half court. I don't hate that, to be honest with you.
Why has Kamilla Cardoso suddenly become the focal point of Chicago's scheme? The timing has people speculating. Right after going up against Brazil's national team, the Brazilian rookie steps into the spotlight. That's no accident. It's a decision driven by both performance metrics and branding. Cardoso has clear upside as a finisher. And this isn't media hype. Her stature, confidence, and global appeal give her an edge Reese hasn't matched. Put them side by side and it's obvious. Reese brings grit and rebounds but lacks polish. Her offensive skills are stiff, her release is slow, and with just 39.1% accuracy near the rim, her efficiency falls short.
In an offense where her primary goal was to post up, she made just 39.1% of her field goal attempts, and we know from 5 foot in, she was the most inefficient field goal percentage shooter.
Reese has built her game on effort plays and second chance scoring, but that only works to a point, especially when defenders know she won't stretch the floor. Meanwhile, Cardoso provides cleaner spacing, a more fluid interior game, and a clearer ceiling. This isn't about playing favorites, it's about looking ahead.
He may also be fully aware that a massive hole in Angel Reese's game is the fact that she will catch a rebound and then proceed to put up 4 shots to make 1. Again, all the while, people around the perimeter were sitting back going, I'm open, throw me the ball so I can shoot an open 3. Nah, that ball's never coming back out. That's where the ball goes to die.
No one's denying Angel Reese's star power. Her merch flies off shelves. Her social reach is massive, and she's brought fresh attention to the WNBA. But here's the uncomfortable reality. Success in this league isn't fueled by fame, it's earned through results. And lately, Reese hasn't been performing at that level.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually feel a little bit better about her standing back further away from the basket, shooting jumpers. I do, actually. Now that I've seen how bad her inside game is, it's still going to be interesting because her claim to fame is what? Double-doubles.
Her decision to sit out camp after the role shift speaks volumes. While others grind to grow their games, she refuses to venture beyond the paint. It's not sabotage, it's a statement. Her celebrity status won't shield her from the truth forever. Some are comparing her case to Caitlin Clark's, saying both are being micromanaged. But here's the key distinction. Clark has shooting range and adaptability. Reese stays locked in one style. When development stalls, a player becomes a liability.
But if she's already away from the basket, maybe that will force the hand. And again, Kamilla shoots much better from the field, much higher percentage, close to the basket.
Is Coach Tyler Marsh making a bold move here? Without question. But maybe bold is exactly what Chicago needs, not just a popular name with a suspect jumper, but someone more complete for today's pace and space system. Still, this decision has blown up online. Reese's supporters are furious, convinced this is a deliberate attempt to derail her momentum and hand the keys to Kamilla Cardoso.
Apparently, there is a conspiracy. Apparently, we got to talk about the conspiracy. The conspiracy surrounding Kamilla Cardoso. That the only reason why Kamilla Cardoso is, I'm pretty sure the only reason she's on the Sky, it seems, is to diminish Angel Reese. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to struggle to find the logic.
What's really fueling all this unrest? Angel hasn't returned to training camp since learning of the change, and that silence says a lot. Her fans view it as confirmation she feels let down by the coaching staff. Picture being told your entire role is changing. Would you just go along with it? Now people are demanding a trade. Comments are flooding in, urging her to join a team that values her game. Phrases like "they're wasting your talent" and "go where you're appreciated" are everywhere.
But like, everything is like you're already hearing them come out there and saying that she should request a trade because they've said Kamilla is their number one option. But let's be real. Let's be real.
At the root of the anger is the double-double issue. That stat line defined Angel's brand, it made her stand out and built her following. Now, with Cardoso taking over the boards, those numbers will dip. Without them, who is Angel Reese as a player? This goes beyond position changes, it's about status and control. The team wants her to morph into a stretch four, drifting off the ball and hitting 10 to 15 footers. But is that really the best way to use her?
Seeing all of this, like, I genuinely stand by the fact that, like, there are people, so many WNBA fans do not watch basketball. Do not watch basketball. And it's actually crazy seeing takes from people that literally, I can guarantee you, do not watch the sport, be amplified. Like, genuinely. And the funniest part about this is, do you want to know, Tyler Marsh never said anything. Tyler Marsh never said anything, but the focus was by a journalist who said the focus was more on Kamilla on offense, and she wrote an article about what Angel needs to work on.
Angel's current situation highlights how fast teams can alter a player's path even. One making history. Whether she fights to reclaim her place or asks out, her response will say a lot about athlete agency. This could be a defining crossroads for both her and the league. What's her best move from here?